are you?
Good, good.
Good. So how's it been since I last saw you?
A little chaotic.
Again?
Yeah. But nothing I can't handle, so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's start from the beginning.
Okay. So, I got 2 dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're being assholes.
Oh, no.
Well, they're being assholes for my fiance, not really me, which I find funny. But it stresses him out, which then stresses me out. So, there's that. They're just chewing things up and stuff, and they weren't doing that before, so...
They weren't doing it before?
No, I think they're just getting pissed that we leave in the morning, and then they're by themselves all day, so they're mad we leave, but...
You said that you were going to take them running. Has that happened yet?
It's happened twice.
How'd
I
that
almost
go?
broke my elbow.
Oh.
Tripped over a leash and fell. So maybe I'll wait for my fiance to take them together. He can have one and I can have one, and not me together because I'm already clumsy as it is. So.
Are you feeling okay? Did you hurt yourself?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I landed in grass, thankfully.
Oh, good. Yes. Definitely
Yeah,
good.
it's definitely in grass.
Okay, so have they done anything outlandish or wild on the days that you've run with them? Or let me rephrase that. Does it make a difference in their behavior when you run with them? Nope. Okay.
No, it's just pure anger that we're not there with them every second of the day.
Okay. So what are some ideas about what to do?
We don't know.
Okay.
My fiance said shot collars, but I was like, nah, that's not happening. So, and I win, so that's not happening. I don't know. It just takes patience, which I think is running out for my fiance. But they don't do it for me, so I don't know what it is.
Well, let's get back to that. Definitely want to touch on that in a minute. But we wanted to talk about running.
Mm-hmm.
Is that still on your mind?
Yep. I've actually hit that goal.
Excellent. The goal of running twice a week, 10 minutes each time?
Yes.
Perfect. So how are you liking it?
I hate running, but I feel good afterwards.
Good.
So it is working and helping. I feel like I can get all my frustrations out and kind of clear my head, but not clear my head, because when I'm running, I'm not thinking about everything that stresses me out. I'm thinking about, oh my god, this run sucks. Is it 10 minutes? Is it done yet?
Mm-hmm.
So, but when I'm done, I'm like, oh, I made it. You didn't die. You're alive.
That was what you were saying that you liked about CrossFit, too. Is that right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
So, same feeling, which is good.
Has your schedule opened up now that you're on first shift?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's at the complete and opposite effect. So
really? So you have less time?
I just feel like I'm more busy because I can't sit and do homework all day at work like I could on third shift. I have to actually do it at home. Mm-hmm. But I think that's just because there's a ton of assignments piling on right now. It's the end of the semester, so like every last presentation and project is like, here, do this in 1 week, and the next week you're going to do another one, in 2 days you can do another one, and so I think once that's done and over with, it'll be better. So,
do you anticipate having a wider schedule over the summer?
I do. Fall semester is going to suck majorly, but summer will be fine.
Yeah, we can deal with fall maybe a little bit closer to fall.
Yes.
Yeah, but summer is definitely something to look forward to, especially after how hard you've worked and how much you've been trying to juggle.
And my sister's wedding will be over in the summer, so that will...
early summer too, right?
June 9th. Thank God.
You'll have a couple months there to catch your breath a bit, I bet.
Yeah.
That's exciting. So, you've accomplished the goal of running twice a week for 10 minutes each.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought your dogs too, so
mm-hmm.
that's that you basically reached the goal that we were hoping to set. What kinds of doors has that opened for you? Is there a new direction that you want to take this? Do you want to try building on this goal?
I think we can build on it.
Okay.
Maybe not like drastically, but even if it's like running 3 days a week for 10 minutes, or still sticking with 2 days a week for 15 minutes or 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to set?
we'll stay with 2 days, just because I know, like, other days are really chaotic. So maybe 2 days for 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That, I like that goal because it's still challenging. You still have to do it. You still have to, experience that frustration of having to run. But that's just 5 extra minutes of feeling even better.
Yeah.
So I love it. It's definitely attainable, realistic.
Good.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do it.
Thanks.
Well,
hopefully.
Yeah. I believe that you'll do it.
Thank you.
I don't know how to word that properly. Anyway, so do you have any questions for me?
I just don't know how to handle my sister because she makes me want to, like, rip my hair out.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you're aware that I'm her maid of honor, and her bachelorette party's coming up, and she invited 30 people, and then 17 agreed to go, and now that it's close to it, only 13 people are going, and we booked 4 suites for it, and I was like, I'm not paying for 4 suites, or, like, I'm not asking people to pay extra for 4 suites when only 13 people are going, like, let's just shut out a room, and she was like, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
So I was about to be like, bitch, let's get it together. I'm cutting a room out because you're being crazy. And she didn't like that too well. So she's angry at me.
She's angry with you?
She's angry because she wants people to have enough room. Which they will when we have 3 rooms because they're all suites with a king bed and 2 queens. So why do we need 4?
Yeah.
But honestly, I'm to the point there, though, like, I just laugh it off at this point. Like, I'm trying really hard to not let it stress me out and, like, get me as frazzled as it was before. Because I'm like, if she wants to be stupid, she can be stupid.
Do you feel like you are in a good place where you don't really have to worry about what she thinks or does anymore?
Yeah. I'm at a place where it's kind of like, all right, if you want it this way, like, that's on you. Mm-hmm. Like, I can try to help you do it in a sensible way, but if you don't want to be sensible, who am I to judge, you know? Like, all right, do your thing then. Go be crazy and spend money that you don't need to spend. But not my life, not my money.
How's your wedding planning going?
It's actually going really well. So
Excellent.
We just went to Utah, and we booked our wedding venue. We got our engagement pictures done, which turned out phenomenal. So yeah, I honestly can say that I have more planned for my wedding, which is in January, than my sister has for hers in June. So that makes me feel good about myself.
Hey, every little bit counts.
Yep.
So it sounds like after this trip to Utah, it sounds like a lot of things got sorted out, right?
Yeah, it was really good because we were there for 3.5, almost 4 full days, and only 1 day was just for wedding planning. Mm-hmm. So I still had, like, a few days extra just to kind of, like, self-care and, like, chill and relax and not have responsibilities. So that was, like, really good. I could actually, like, self-talk and be like, you got it, like, your shit's in order, you can do this. Fuck your sister, excuse my language, but that was my thought process.
That's awesome. I'm really excited for you.
Thank you.
So you have, you're on first now.
Mm-hmm.
You're running.
Mm-hmm.
You're at a place where your sister doesn't have that kind of effect on you that she was when things first started.
Yeah.
And then you also mentioned that your fiance is having a rough time with the dogs, even though you're not.
Yeah.
So, is there anything that you would like to change about any of this? I know that we increased your goal for running to an additional 5 minutes per week. What else, if anything, would you like to see differently?
I'd like my dogs to behave, but that's something for another day and another place. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to really continue on this path of feeling accomplished and getting things done and in order and not being stressed.
Do you have a way for when you do feel accomplished to like really like take it in and like how do you celebrate feeling accomplished?
Well, at the end of the week, I take a bubble bath with a glass of wine. So that is like my mini victory. Like, you got it done for the week.
We can add that to your goal list.
Yeah, that'd be a good goal.
Goal number 2. Awesome. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just so happy that you feel so accomplished. I'm trying to think of something constructive to add to it, but honestly, it sounds like everything's going pretty awesomely. It sounds like you have a pretty good grip on what it is you're trying to tackle. So, even though, we have some challenges like with the dogs and, your sister's your sister.
Yeah, can't change that one.
It seems like you remember how in our first session you were hoping for more control?
Yeah.
It sounds like you got it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Trying for it.
That's excellent. Well, so before I see you next, definitely increase that run by 15 minutes each day.
So wait, increase by 15 minutes?
I'm
so
sorry,
like
5
35
minutes.
No, 25
no, 15 minutes
okay.
per run.
Okay, I was like, whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you'd like to...
I don't know, I guess, do you have any tips that I could use to help my fiance not be so stressed out with the dogs? Or, can you help me brainstorm on ways to...
Would he have time to take them to puppy school?
No. I think that's the main thing that's stressing him out is, when they chew books and pillows and stuff. He's, really stressed financially because of, our wedding coming up. And he's like, I don't have money to pay for this, and I don't have the patience for this. So I'm like, I get it, but, literally it was a pillow. Mm-hmm. It was a $30 pillow that we could probably get on Amazon for $15. Are we really that tight for money? Mm-hmm. But when I say that, he gets really angry. So,
is there a way that you can make the same point to him, but in a way that will make it, make him think that it's his idea? Because it sounds like he likes to feel confident. He likes to feel, especially when the dogs are ripping up a bunch of crap.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't feel like he has control. When the finances are tight because of the wedding, he probably doesn't feel like he has control. So, is there a way that you can say the exact same thing, but in a way that will make him feel like he has a choice in it, even if he doesn't?
I'd have to think on it, to be honest, but I'm sure I could. That's actually a really good point because I think you're pretty spot on with he likes to feel in control.
Thanks.
So,
we might not have time for a role play, but in lieu of a role play, I would give you the example of okay, so say the dog broke something. Trying to think of a way to word this because obviously he doesn't have control over the object that got destroyed. He needs to have control over the dog, but in a way that doesn't, hurt the dog. But he can only have control over the dog if he has control over himself. Yeah, that is a tough one. We're going to have to brainstorm on that one. Maybe some role plays for our next session would be a good thing to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll spend this week, both of us, thinking of ways to... talk to somebody who needs to feel in control. Okay, cool. Let's do that. That'll be our second goal.
All right.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Why do people always have to text me in the middle of the recording? Can you not?
What's your password?
Hopefully I can edit these, because if not, Dr. Rice is getting to know.